to say, there's nothing to hide. Nothing but fear and night in your eyes. I know. And there was something about the way you looked at me. Something that caught my heart, yet I can't breathe. I'm leaving, strong enough to say goodbye. I'm keeping this life to mine. JuliaWaldorf.com. What's it like to be a bird? Flying high above the sky. What's it like to be a bird? Flying high above the sky. Landing where you want. Flying up high. Looking at everything below. There it goes. It's another beautiful day. Central Coast, California. Watching the birds fly on a hike. Julia Waldorf, JuliaWaldorf.com.
Business mother. Ten Space. Welcome to Ten Space, the alternative news show. I'm your host Jake Ten, and I'm taking you through all the news you may have missed this week. Today we discuss the big news that beer can actually be good for you. We've got answers to some of your stupid questions, but before all of that, let's do the news. The UK's first Jedi training centre has opened in Cheltenham and offers participants the chance to become a Grand Jedi Master. Classes train people in the art of using a lightsaber with 7 different styles of combat, although attendance figures were low as visitors were told this is not the training school you're looking for. A fisherman in Russia caught a fish with what appears to be human teeth, which surely, once and for all, settles the debate about whether or not evolution is real. That, and it was caught halfway through taking a selfie. Forget the Apple Watch. A group of Swedish developers have released a new watch that counts down to your death. The ticker asks questions about your lifestyle and medical history, which it then uses to calculate your time of death. The developers hope it will encourage people to make the most of every second, with Apple commenting, yeah, but does it bend? North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has fractured both of his ankles after becoming too fat. It was revealed this week that the leader's love for cheese has fueled his weight gain, with some suggesting he was trying to match the waistline of his grandfather, Godzilla. Tuesday was Ask a Stupid Question Day, and to celebrate we headed over to Reddit and answered some of the stupidest questions people could come up with. We picked out some of our favourites that we can share with you now. UniExpo asked, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Listen, with health and safety laws nowadays, he ain't chucking any wood. Out asked, can you lose your virginity if you fall? Yes, but only in Denmark, so watch your step. Abby Normal asks, can werewolves live on the moon? Yes, werewolves can live on the moon, but only until they turn back into humans, then not so much. And finally, Jay Dukin asks, if you could only eat one vegetable every other Tuesday for 3 years, which one would it be? Easy, carrot. What other fruit gives you nutrients and superpowers? It's October, otherwise known as Stoptober, and whilst many people will be trying to give up smoking or alcohol for a month, we have some good news for you. A recent study claims that beer is good for you, and more specifically, your brain. Researchers found that the chemical compound xanthramol, which is found in hops, could improve cognitive function. The only downside is you'll need to drink 3,519 pints. So I guess grab a straw or a funnel. The study was carried out on young mice, and yes, that does mean someone's job is to get mice drunk. I wonder if they have tiny little pint glasses. As a non-drinker, I have one of the worst memories around, so maybe this is why. Let us know in the comments if you feel smarter after a quick pint and whether or not you'll be taking up the 3,519 pint challenge. As always guys, thanks for watching and continuing to support the channel. It really does mean a lot to us. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and share it with everyone you know so we can all laugh our way through the news together. Until next time, keep smiling. And probably keep drinking as well.